Hello everyone, welcome to NityaCloudtech. Hope all of you are doing good. In this video, we are going to talk about one of the important concept in Azure Data Factory is integration runtime. So before moving into that, let's discuss what we have covered so far. So we have covered like how linked services work, data set, activity pipeline. So basically, link services help you to get into your source and destination. So link service have information of your source and destination address and credentials. So they help you to get into that. Data set basically is a reference of your source and again destination database. Activity basically perform the task. Pipeline we can say combination of everything. If I talk about integration runtime, so what integration runtime do? So basically, integration runtime perform the action. So if you see this diagram here, so here your data factory is ready, and then it is going into integration runtime. So integration runtime basically decide whether it's run on which location, which data centers, and what activities. There are multiple things behind the scene. So integrating integration runtime define each and everything like converting data from different data sources. Let's say your source is blob storage and your destination is SQL. So your source is, JSON format. So how this will convert into the table format and then load it into the destination. So everything is defined by integration runtime. So behind the scene, there are lots of things which is done by integration runtime. So basically, integration runtime is the compute infrastructure used by Azure Data Factory. So basically, uh, it it is infrastructure on which every activity is done. So integration runtime support all these things as I mentioned in the previous slide. If I talk about integration runtime capabilities, so data movement capability, basically it execute a data flow in a managed Azure compute environment. Data transformation. So if you need to, copy data across the data stores in a public or private network for both on-premises or virtual private network. So it also done by integration runtime. Activity dispatch. So activity dispatch basically when you need to run your pipeline in Azure Databricks from Azure Data Factory or Azure SD Insight. So there are different services where you need to run your activity from Azure Data Factory. So that everything is taken care by the integration runtime. I will show you on Azure Data Interface what I'm trying to tell about this activity dispatch. SSIS package, basically when you need to execute your SSIS package in a managed Azure compute environment. So that is also one of the capability of integration runtime. Okay, so if I talk about type of integration runtime, so there are three types: Azure integration runtime, self-hosted, and Azure SSIS integration runtime. In this video, we are just talking about Azure integration runtime. So Azure integration runtime is basically managed by Microsoft. All the patching, scaling, and maintenance of the underlying infrastructure is taken care of. So like whether when you run your pipeline, so whether it needs to be scale down or scale up based on the data process requirement. So everything is done by the Microsoft, like maintenance, and if or suppose one network center is not working, so it it relocate the uh, data center near to that one. So everything is done by the Microsoft in case of Azure integration runtime. And okay, let's go there in the Azure portal. Let me show you few things. So this is the Azure data portal. Basically, if I click here, so I move into the author. So if I click on here, new pipeline. Okay. So as I mentioned, copy data. Basically, this is your data data transformation activity, like one place to another place. You have to transform data. This is your data flow. So we have discussed about there are four capabilities. Okay, and then there is one activity dispatch. So activity dispatch is basically, okay, you have some data here and you have closed it, and after that you have to run some code with the help of notebook. So notebook basically it will run on Azure Databricks from Azure Data Factory. So it will not run here. So that process, like sending this notebook from Azure Data Factory to that Azure data breaks, and then getting back the data, everything is done by the integration runtime here. Okay, if I open this manage to show you integration runtime, so this is link services, this is integration runtime. So if you see, this is auto resolve integration runtime. So this is the by default Microsoft Azure runtime. So why the name is auto resolve? Because it auto resolve everything. So as I mentioned, like if one data center fails, so it auto resolve. It basically go into the another data center nearby your data center, whichever you define, and run that. And scaling, patching. So there are lots of things behind the scene. So which Microsoft or which this integration runtime automatically do. You don't need to do anything. You just need to pay the timing, like whatever the timing your pipeline runs, only that part you need to pay. Okay, guys.